Hello, Budget Kings and Queens. Welcome to my YouTube channel. The first thing that I like to do on my channel whenever I am starting a brand new month and especially a brand new year, I like to do a monthly overview to go into detail on what expenses I got going on, what different events or things that may be coming up that may affect my budget. And I like to do this every single month to just give me a map of what I have to do and what I need to take care of. So in today's video, I will be using the Budget by Paycheck Workbook by the Budget Mom. This will be the first time that I will be using her workbook ever. I've used her worksheets over the years and her templates, but this is the first time that I've purchased her workbook and will be using it for my budget. So I'm going to open it up and set up my monthly calendar and showing you another way of budgeting, okay? Besides doing your typical budget, I like to do a monthly overview to get things started. All right, so let me know when you are doing your budget. Do you do it digitally? Do you use an Excel sheet? Do you use paper or pen? Or do you use a budget app to budget when it comes to you and your family? Let me know that in the comments below. All right, let me go ahead and show you what sticker books that I will be using. I have this one here, the Happy Planner sticker book. All right, and it comes with 496 pieces of stickers to decorate whatever you need, right? And I'll be pulling a couple from in here. I have this one here, Big Money Energy, and this one was a gift from my daughter Christmas last year. Not this Christmas that passed, but the one previous. And I am using this as well and can find it on Amazon. And this one is my Happy Planner sticker book that has 651 stickers. And I'm going to use that as well. This one is a seasonal one. So I'm going to use all three and see what I can pull to set up my monthly overview calendar and then show you how I'm going to use it for budgeting. All right. And let me know, do you do that as well? So let's jump into it. I'm going to move all the sticker books to the side for now and come back to it in just a second. And I'm going to go ahead and make space on my desk. All right, and as you see here, when I open the cover, there's the intro page and I have my name there, Budgets with Elma. All right, and we're going to go ahead and flip to the first section that we're going to be taking care of. All right, now this is the first time that I am doing a calendar that is a 2-page calendar. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. Last year I used a 1-page one, but this time I am using this format here, and it is a blank page because she did not include any months or dates, so it is an undated workbook that I can use, which I love because you can use it any time of year when starting this workbook. All right, and I will link the link if you would like to get your hands on the Budget Moms, Budget by Paycheck Workbook. Now, let's go ahead and set it up like I like to. Now, it is not dated, as I said before, so I'm going to go ahead and add the dates. Another thing I like, some calendars, they start with Sunday as the first, day of the week, and some have Monday. But for me, I prefer putting Monday, and that is what I am going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and use, let's see here. Let's go with this one here, this highlighter. And I'm going to go ahead and just write the days in. All right. So I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and let's do Thursday. And then we have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, so we just wrote it in like that. I'm also going to go ahead and write in the actual dates. Okay, you could add stickers, but to make this nice and simple, I am simply going to add the dates. So for January 2026, the first day of the first starts right here on a Thursday. And I'm going to go ahead and just enter in the dates as normal. And let me know when you are doing your spread. Do you like to do stickers and decorate, or do you just like to have them already pre-entered with the dates? Or do you prefer to just leave it as it comes, right? And use different things to specify the dates. And I thought I would do all of this here with you just to make it a little more personal and fun, and that you can see how I reset my month, my year, and getting organized with my budget. And this is the first step that I like to do when doing it. So this one's supposed to be 24. And I'll fix that. I'll go back and go with a whiteout and fix that a little bit. But for now, we'll leave it as is. 7, 28, 29, and 30. Let's see. Okay. Alrighty, so we are all good. Okay, so now that we have it all set up, now I'm going to go ahead and put in the expenses that I have for me and my family of 5. And what I did was I went ahead and looked in this sticker book and looked for where I can find any payment tabs that I can use for payment. And I did find a couple. So I am going to use, and just to show you a little bit of the stickers in here. Hope you can see everything. I went ahead and already wrote in the expenses that I have for me and the family, and I'm just going to place them where they need to go. So the first expense that I have on the first is my mortgage. Okay. And me and hubby like to take care of that at the beginning of the month. We have up to the 15th, and on the 16th, it will be late. But what we like to do the split method. Every pay period previous, we save half of the mortgage from paycheck 1 and paycheck 2. And my husband does the same from his paycheck 1 and paycheck 2. We put it together and we take care of the mortgage at the beginning of the month. Now, if life is lifing, as I mentioned, we do have up to the 15th, and then that will be our last resort if we have to do it or something comes up, right? But typically we like to pay it at the beginning of the month, just a FYI. The next expense that I have that is coming in the month of January is the following. I have my, place it here. Okay, I have my electric, and that is for $170. The next expense I have is the following. I have the trash and water as one of the expenses. The next one I have is my Roku expense. Okay, and that is on the 8th. And this is a subscription my husband added. So it will be here this month, but I am definitely canceling it, okay? Because he hasn't used it in a while. All right, and so the next one that I have is on the 9th, and that is the Netflix subscription. And all of these bills, I did round them to give an even number, rounding up. So that is why you see the number as it is. And then for my Canva, the Canva is on the 14th. Oh no, the 13th. And that expense for that specific bill, I do round it up to 14, okay? And I do use that to create my saving challenges that I have in my Ko-fi shop. The next expense I have is my Disney Plus and other TV subscriptions, and that is on the 14th. Okay, on the 14th, this expense kicks in. All right, and that is for $50. The next expense I have is on the 15th, and that is for my Google storage. And I've been looking forward to having these big boxes so I can use these stickers finally, which is awesome. And that is for $25. That is for all my kids' Google storage for the whole family, okay, on any device. If they have Google connected as their email, all the trash email goes in there. And then once a month, it's set to delete the non-important ones. All right. The next one I have is my coffee/Ko-Fi subscription of having my shop there. And that is for $8. Keep in mind, everything is rounded up. Okay, the next expense I have is the Amazon Prime, and I paid for that $8. Okay, they do give discounts for multiple reasons. If you are a student, if you're on EBT, I think they also have if you're part of the military, and there's other ones as well. So that is why we have that amount as it is and not the regular amount. The next one is Zeus subscription, and that is for my oldest daughter to watch her juicy shows. All right, and that will be for the 19th. The next expense I have is, let's see here, is my SeaWorld subscription. And with this subscription, guys, I am able to go to, I believe the theme park that's attached to this is Busch Garden, SeaWorld, Aquaticus, and I believe Discovery Grove. And it is a membership. You can go any day, every day, anytime with the whole family without paying, of course, because they deducted monthly. And there's so many benefits with this one. And it is our subscription. And we do try to use it throughout the year. Okay. And with the subscription, it is $35. And that goes on this date here, the 21st. The next expense is our cell phone. We are a family of 5, but we only have 4 lines together as a family. And my oldest, she pays for her own cell phone company plan. So she's not with us. She was at one time, but she switched up. All right. And so we have that. And then the next expense I used to have State Farm. I still have it, but I've paid it annually this time around. So it will not be one that is part of the monthly. And again, I did have Xfinity for those of you who are regulars on my channel in 2025. And I'm now with AT&T, and that is for $65. Okay, it was originally $70, and then they had a promotion if you do it where they auto withdraw it from your account. And if you have I believe your account on file, then they bumped it down to what it is now. All right, so it is 65. And so that one goes for the 26th. Okay, and then the next one is my HOA. And the HOA is right here, the 28th. And lastly is the credit cards. And I set them with the company to pay them at the end of the month. So that way I can save all month long and take care of that expense. And that totals to $150. Okay. And so these are the expense that I have for the month. The next thing that I want to do is decorating the actual planner. Okay. And then I will put my goals to let you know what I have planned. All right. So the holidays that I have, because I want to add that in as well. Let's see. All right. Let's decorate it first. And I'm going to use this specific sticker book. And I did take a look and see a couple of designs that I want to use. So I'm going to that actual page to set it up. And again, let me know, do you like decorating your calendar or do you leave it nice and simple? Let me know that, okay? So let's see here. The first thing I'm going to do is add this here. And I like to add at least one quote. And it will be the following. Okay, that'll be the quote. Present over perfect, which means perfection, is what I got from that. And then we're going to go ahead and decorate it with these cute stickers. Because I already went before recording, looked in the sticker book and see what theme I wanted to go with to decorate the actual spread. Okay, I did want to go with this one. Let's see, I don't want it to cover too much of the words. Okay, so it will be like that, but I think you still can see it. Let's see if there's a smaller one. All right, so let me add this here first. Okay. And if you have a specific place where you order your stickers to your spread, put it in the comments below. Now this one, I want to make sure that it peeks through so that you can still see the information. Okay. So what I'm going to do is add this one here. Just do this one right over it. All right. And the birthdays that I have for this month is my brother's birthday. So I'm going to put Jay's. Okay. B-Day. All right. And he is celebrating a B-Day on January 15th. And guys, that is my baby brother. All right. I love him dearly. So we have that as one of the things. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in a couple of more stickers to wrap it up. And then we're going to go straight into the goals. All right. And in the comments below, put what are your 3 goals that you would like to work on, if you have up to 3 for this month. Okay. So let's see. I want to put this, but I don't want it to cover too much. Let's see here. Alrighty. And then we're going to put this here. Happy New Year. Okay. All right, and so we have that. And for a mortgage, we don't share that amount on social media, but just know it has been paid, this specific expense here. All right, and so has this one as well, just the FYI. All right, so the goals that I have for this month, and we'll wrap up the video, is the following. Okay, I am doing the following goals. Oh, just a minute. I believe there was a floral thing I wanted to add. Okay. And in the Budget Mom, they have some stickers back here. Let me grab them. I was going to grab it from my sticker book, but I just remember they have a couple back here that I did take a look at that I liked. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay. And I think there's one more, and I'll go ahead and grab it. And if you missed it, I'll just share it with you quickly. These are the stickers that they provided as the cute stickers to use when setting up your calendar if you need any. And it has these cute ones here. And then here's the second page. Okay. And the third. So what I will grab over here on this side, and I'm just going to place that here real quick and grab the following. Oh, it's hard to grab. So that's good to know. It's a fight to even get the stickers. There we go. And we got the first one. And that will be to put it here. And that is when we are actually starting this one. Boom. And cross it over. Boom. That's the first one. Second thing we are doing is we're going to grab this. And I don't know if I'll be able to get it because these are so hard to get off. There's one. And then the next one is the following. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Bring it back. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and do this here. For this month, my pay periods are the following. I have the 9th as one of my pay periods. And then my next pay period is the following, the 20. Okay, so those are my 2 pay periods. And then I'm going to put this for the birthday. Okay, so that one is done. All right, so let me go ahead and write in the goals that I have. One of the things that I will be doing, I'll be doing the notes in just a second. But first, I want to go ahead and just talk about the goals. The goals I have for this month is to sell, okay, digital products in my shop. I haven't done that yet. Everything is freebie for now, but I will be working on a couple of things to bring income for me and the family. I am going to next open an Amazon, okay, storefront. I haven't done that, so I'm going to take care of that. Along with doing affiliate marketing. Because one of my goals this year is to bring more income, all right, from side hustles. And these are things I need to create, have links where you guys can go and there'll be referral links. You get something, I get something, and I'm going to go ahead and open these up as well. A perfect example of this would be like Fetch. I'll have all my affiliate links, referral links as well. And then another thing I am doing is for here, I am doing a no spin challenge that I have created. I will have it linked in the description below if you need the template. So that'll be one thing that I will be doing, a actual challenge for no spin to reset my savings and changing my spending habits. And then what I want to do is to consistently, okay, post on my, make sure I'm doing that correctly. And okay, that's supposed to be a T. Consistently posting on the different social media platforms that I'm on. Okay, just like I'm doing on YouTube, to try to stay consistent with that on social media. Okay, that is a way to bring income. All right, and up here I want to do a habit challenge, which I'm working on wellness, and I want to bring my channel to 3 let's say 3.5K if I can, just to grow it up a little bit. I am at 3K, but I'm not at this point yet. And these are the goals and things that I have going on, the expenses. Besides my brother's birthday that I have to purchase a gift, and I'll be taking him out to dinner. Those will be the two things that I know that will change and affect my budget. And that's pretty much it. So this is what I got going on with my expenses. I love to do a reset just to see what expenses I have. And to wrap it up, we are going to do the highlight method. All right, with paycheck number 1, I did already take care of that with the previous paycheck. But with this one here, that is coming on the 9th, okay, I will be taking care of the following. And let's be for real, with the holiday and things like that. So I know that this paycheck here will cover this here. All right. And I say that because, oh, not this. I'm sorry. The paycheck I got previous, the end of December, took care of these 2 expenses. And I'll highlight that with another color. Okay. Just to make it a little bit easier. So that will be done with the previous paycheck from December. Okay. Now, this one here that I'm doing, that will be on the 9th, will take care of the following expenses. It will take care of the 5th, the 8th, the 13, the 14, the 15, and the 16. All right. And the 17th and 19th. The next paycheck I get after that, and let me change this color slightly so you can actually see it a little bit better, is the 24th. I will be taking care of these bills here, okay? Because even though they're due at that time, guys, I can pay it when I actually get my paycheck. I actually go in and pay these, okay?